Welcome investors! Today we'll be talking about Nokia. This video will have three parts. First, I'll give you a quick info about history of Nokia. Second, it will be a quick look at the chart of stock of Nokia and the balance sheet of the company. And three, I'll talk about political factors which can affect Nokia within next 4 years. But before we start, first things first. I am not a financial advisor or any kind of financial professional. I am amateur, just exploring the world of investing. Use this video as a motivation for further research and exploration of Nokia. Don't make any quick decisions after watching this video. There is much more information besides that what you are about to hear. Nokia is a Finnish multinational telecommunications and information technology company founded in 1865. Company has been operating in various industries over past 155 years. Initially, the company was founded as a pulp mill which produced various products deriving from wood, including toilet paper. Yes! At some point Nokia even produced toilet paper in the 1960s, which you can see today in Varapik Museum Center in Finland. Company gradually moved towards the mobile technology industry and became a big contributor towards developing GSM, 3G and LTE standards. At one point, Nokia was the largest worldwide vendor of the mobile phones. Who doesn't remember Nokia phones? I had the one on the right lower side. I believe it is Nokia 5110 released in 1998 or Nokia 3210 released in 1999. In 1998 alone, the company has sales revenue of $20 billion, making $2.6 billion profit. By 2000, Nokia employed around 55,000 people and had a market share of 30% of the mobile phone market worldwide, almost twice as large as its nearest competitor Motorola. The company was operating in 140 countries as of 1999. Between 1996 and 2001, Nokia's revenue increased fivefold from 7 billion to 37 billion. Nokia had a touch screen and email technology, but those were never used in Nokia's phones. Their success was huge and so overwhelming that they had to split their stock. Single Nokia stock was split in 64 shares in 1995. That made sense at the time because the stock price would have surged above 3,700 per share in 2001 without those splits. Nokia's success was also a beginning of their fall from the top position as the mobile leader. Their success blinded them to the point that they didn't adapt to the changing needs of consumers who wanted to have more and more services at their hands. Nokia's management was slow and clumsy with implementing new features to the phones, and at the same time we had iPhone and Android being introduced in 2007 and in 2008. Gradually, Nokia started losing ground in mobile phone sales, and after 2008, Nokia never regained their grip in the mobile phones market. They are trying to come back by making mobile phones right now. The recent one is Nokia 8.3, which has mixed reviews. Today, Nokia is completely different company, oriented in providing mostly network solutions and 5G network upgrades for mobile providers all over the world.
Let's take a look at the Nokia's long-term chart. And as you can see, the best times for Nokia were in before 2000, when the dot-com bubble came. The stock went all the way to $55. This $55 would be $3,700 if there was no previous splits of the stock. One stock was split to 64 parts. Then you can see here somewhere from 2001 to 2007, Nokia missed the train, and under their nose grew huge competition. iPhone from Apple and Android from Google. So right here you could see the price per share was climbing, and then suddenly when the competition was introduced to the market and competition actually beat up the Nokia, stock price started slowly declining, and Nokia never really regained their track. So from this point here, $54 per share, up to today, there is around a 93% decline in the price share. From this point in 2007 and 2008, when Android was introduced and when first iPhone was introduced, decline is around 90%. So basically what's happened, Nokia missed the train and didn't implement enough changes and new technologies, which they actually have in their company. So currently, Nokia revenue in 2015 is $13.64 billion. 2016, it's 24.88 billion. 2017 is 27.77 billion. 2018 is 25.85 billion. 2019 is 26.15 billion, and then estimate for 2020 is 26.38 billion, and for 2021 is 26.36. So as you can see, for past 5 years, the revenue of the Nokia is pretty steady. Capital structure. The market cap of the company is 21.87 billion. Total debt is 7.85 billion. Cash on hands is 9.24 billion. So this is really clean balance sheet. Nokia, if they would like to, they can pay off their debt right away. The revenue 12 trailing months is $26 billion. Gross profit is almost $10 billion. EBITDA is $3.21 billion. Net income is $860 million. And earnings per share diluted 12 trailing months is 15 cents.
Depends from which perspective you are looking at Nokia. On one side, it is a former king of the mobile industry which made a major mistake by not utilizing their own technology in crucial market transformation times between 2000 and 2010. Nokia stock is currently trading for about $4, and based on all the metrics, it should be around $20. This may be a great time to invest in Nokia, especially because Nokia is one of the few providers of 5G technology in the world, besides Ericsson, Samsung, Qualcomm, Huawei, and ZTE. Of course, there are more companies which are providing 5G equipment, but those are the major players in the world which I just listed. Nokia also is benefiting from the ban of Chinese companies in US, UK, and Australian markets. If Nokia doesn't make any major mistakes within next 10 years, this company with their technology can position itself to be one of the leading providers of 5G technology for Western countries. Now let's take a look at the other side of the picture for Nokia. I will be advocatus diaboli right now. On January 20th, 2020 at noon in Washington, D.C., on the west front of the United States Capitol, there will be swearing in of the 59th President of United States. What is going to be Joseph Biden's approach towards China? Is he going to continue following a similar path like his predecessor, Donald Trump? What do you think? Are there going to be constant tensions between US and China like for the past 4 years? It is a big unknown, but if Biden opens up China for business and the relationships are going to be like they were when Obama was the president, then Nokia may be facing really rough competition from Huawei and ZTE. Huawei would be a cheaper company than Nokia, and many providers are going to choose Huawei instead of Nokia. Cost of labor is cheaper in China, and this will affect prices and services and parts provided by Chinese 5G companies. Opening China for business may slow down a lot Nokia, Ericsson, Qualcomm, and Samsung. It is hard to predict if this is going to happen or not. In my view, there will be much less tension between US and China for the next 4 years because Biden doesn't have a very negative approach towards China like Donald Trump has right now. Currently, I do not own any Nokia stocks, but I'm considering taking a position. What is holding me is a lack of confidence in Nokia being able to compete with Ericsson, Qualcomm, Samsung, and Huawei, because they already lost one big war against Apple and Google in 2007 and in 2008. I'm not fully convinced if Nokia is ready for another war. What do you think about Nokia? Do you think that Nokia is going to shine again in the future? If you have some info which can put more light on the entire issue, please write this down in the comments. I appreciate all your comments. And remember that this, what you just heard, is just the motivation for you to start doing more reading and research about Nokia if you are interested in buying shares of this company. I am just very simple investor trying to understand what may possibly happen in the future for Nokia. There is much more info about Nokia out there, so go out and get this info. If you like this video, please hit the thumb up, share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos coming in the future. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you being with me today, and have a great day.